Welcome to Journaling Gem Life, or welcome back if you've been here before. Today we are setting up our planners for May. Grab yourself something to drink, pull out all your stickers, your washi, your pens, everything you're gonna need, and let's get started. So now we're back, and where we left off, let's flip the page. And first of all, I think we need to do the tracker. Actually, we need to do this tracker. Now, can I take this away? Yes, I can. And let's see. I did some marking here, and we don't want that. So, what to do? Keeping in mind that this will not be showing, so I can cover this, but half of this will be showing. So maybe I should just white this out. Let's start by doing that and see. Like this. And then this, I can just cover this up. But first of all, I think I want to use this for my other, like this, calendar. So we're not going to do that. But we still have these ones right here. And I do have this one, chapter 5. Now, I'm not going to put it here. I need something that says tracker. So let's see if we have one. Right here, we have a tracker. So I'm going to put this here because this will apply for every single month. Now, I do want to have something. So what if I did, so this one is going to be too thick, I do know that, but I can remove a little bit and then add the rest of that on the side here. That is my idea. That is my thought process on this. So I want to make sure that I have it the right way. Like, not crooked, I mean. So let's see, and I'm gonna try not to poke my head out. That was not properly up there. So like this, and then we're gonna take the cutter again and just take it to the bottom like this. And then how far do I need it to go down? So I'm thinking maybe it should go to here. That would be good, I think. So again, let's line this up along this line right here. And keep it going. Where is the line? Now the cue is to try and keep this as straight as possible. And yeah, I went in here a little bit, but that's okay. So let's see if I can match this up right here at the end without going over the line or the edge. Like this. So this is the same washi that I used here, So that's sort of a nice flow into it. It's going to be different on the upcoming months, I know, but for now this is a good start, I think. And then I need some florals. So I'm thinking, and I do have the M here as well, but I think I may want to do this, put writing. So this is going to go on my dashboard, but let's see, I do need something here. So yes, I do want some florals or some washi, something like that. And I was actually thinking, oh, come on. It's stuck to the underside of this. No, 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 no. No. Don't. And it is a pain in the butt when it goes on the back side. It will stick so hard. Sometimes I want to use these to try and line up everything before I put it down on the page, and I find out that I used the wrong side, and that's when it ended up like you saw in the introduction to this book. So that's exactly what happened. Now I did want to use this for something, maybe down here. Okay, that's gonna go on top. So, oh, come on, when it's right here was my sort of initial idea. See if I can, yeah, that's okay. And then I want something up here too. So let's see. We do have two of these, and they are like so gorgeous. So I'm thinking I want to do one of those. See if I can get this down here. And then also something along with this. So something going across here, I think. Now, I don't want to use up both of these because they're so beautiful. And like I could just do like a pen. I was thinking of doing this rose, but that's going to be kind of big, isn't it? If I do this, and then do I want this May on it? I'm not sure. What if I put it like this? That could be, because I do want to add some more red into this. So what if I did this one? No, that's going to be way too big. But that could be nice down here. No, it's not going to work. I'm going to save this. I was thinking this though. Could I do that with the rose? Yeah, you know what? We're going to do that. So let's put this down here. And something like this. And then we can add the 05 right here. Chapter 5 right here. Like that. Now the question is, do I want something here? I kind of do. So let me just grab what I used here. See if I have any left. And here's also something I picked out that will match this kit, but that's not what I was looking for. Where did I? Oh, yes. Yes. I put that in here. So let's see. What do we have? And something that would make a nice transition to, like something that I could add. So yes, this would look nice here, but it won't flow. I need something going more in here. So what if I do, that's too big. It's going to be too big. I need something small, and I don't want another watch, but I could do like this wheel right here. If I put that on top, then I can ease something else in underneath here. So that would mean I should do some more of this down here at the bottom. Okay, so let me take my scissors. So I do have some gold, and it says tracker. Maybe I should have done that on top instead and save this for something else. And it would match perfectly as well. So let's just... Okay, I don't think I'm gonna get that to stick. But let's see. Here it goes. Let's put tracker down here. And then we can find something to put over here. And let's see. Dusk dancing. No, that's not what I was thinking. What about this one? Embrace the art of living. That's going to be nice. Embrace the art of living. Now I need to put it here. So let me see. Embrace the art of living. Yep. So that's good. That's nice. Now I can put this back. And oops. Just push it in here. Ta-da! And now I need something here, and then we're done with this page. So let me see. I was thinking of, okay, so I need to find a place for this. Now let's see. I kind of don't want to start a new one. No, actually I only have these, and I kind of, this is the same part. Now what if I divide this? I can totally do that and put this. Let's just do it. Let's just go right ahead and do it. So let's see, I want it to be here. Then this needs to be cut right here. Then to the bottom. And then add this one. And I need it to be about the same place. Actually, this has to be, okay, I'm just gonna do it. Just gonna do it. So that's what we ended up with for the tracker. And then of course I will be using the pink for the tracker. And I'm also going to be using, clean this up. I'm gonna have to write this down, but I'm gonna do that later. So yeah, so that was the tracker. Now let's move on to this. Now, okay, so I used that washi. I used this washi right here, so I'm not going to be using that again. I need something with more red in it. So let's see. I have chapter 4, so I need chapter 5 on this one, but I said I was going to do this. So I think I'm going to do that because I will have this in my kit moving forward. So I'm just going to go with that. Now, what do I want here? Let's see if we can find, I do have this one, super cute, but we're not doing that. I want to find something with more kind of red in it. And since I do have a wide spread to use here, I'm thinking this one. And I can add the May 5 on top. Yep, we are doing that. So, like this. And placing it something. Oh, that's crooked. Oh no, that's really not good. Super gentle. Then let's try this again, shall we? So I do want it to go about here. Oh, still crooked. What about here? Yep, that's nice. And then we are doing this one. Oh, I have to be so gentle with this. So going here. For this, oops. Again, gentle. super gentle and trying. Oh my gosh, this was hard. Trying to get this as good as possible. Yep, we got it. We got it. Now let's see, what do we use here? Maybe we should use this pink one right here. It could be on top or it could be on the bottom. I don't know. So the top would be really nice. Yeah, we're doing that. And we are, let me see how we're going to do this. So I think I want to do I cut it here? Yes, I think I will. So we need something to mark this off right here. And then here. And this is going to take some time, so I'm just going to speed it up again. Then we're going to lay the first one down and hope for the best. So let's see. Thick fingers. I'm going to need some tweezers to lay this down straight right here. And then we're doing the same with this one. Now looking at this, and we're going to do this again, see if we can do just as good. And I'm thinking I am poking my head out, but hopefully I'm not. This is not straight. Doing this. Okay, now that that is done, I am thinking, since I'm going to use these on my dailies, no, my weekly, I'm going to use these ones. So I am thinking I want to go with so I only had 6 of those, but I do have these. So I'm thinking I want to lay one of these down, just something next to the weekday on all of them. So I want to sort of mix and match a little bit on what I put down. Then I can do maybe this one on top here, and then a red one right here, and a pink one. Then this one. Okay, and then we are doing these. So Monday, whoops, Tuesday, that's crooked. Come on. Thursday. Friday. Saturday. And if you hear some noise in the background, it's just my husband is outside washing the car and changing the tires from snow tires to summer tires. So that's what you're hearing. Now let me see. I am thinking maybe I should try this one. Maybe I should try this one. I'm not really sure. Okay, let me just see what I got. So I do still have a couple of these, and I know I'm not going to be using these in my weekly. I'm going to be using these in my weekly, I think. But maybe I should do, like, I have a lot of girls from this sheet. So maybe I should do one more of these girls. This one would be perfect. And then I can add some washi underneath that. So let's just see if we do this. How is this going to be looking? Yeah, I think we're just going to go for it. Put this all the way down at the bottom. And I'm thinking we're going to go across. All the way across. But I need to make sure it is properly in there, so I get it straight across over to the other page, like this. Yep. Then we can add the girl on top here. And I want her in the top corner here. So she did go a little bit across, but we're going to cut that. And I don't want a whole lot left here either. So let's cut this. Like that. Then what do we do? What do we do? Something here. Although I'm not sure what. And something here. Maybe that's bunny. This is so super cute. Let's do the bunny. Like that. Now I should cut these off. Like that. Now it's starting to look a lot better. And I think I'm just going to keep it like this. I want to keep this for some note taking. So maybe I do have a to do, so I can just put that down. Or I do have notes or important. Let's do important, or this month. Yeah, let's do this month. Right here. Like that. And that's all I'm going to do about that. So now I'm just going to tidy up again, and we are going to set up the dashboard for May. And this is where it's going to get super like creative. So stay with me. I will be right back. So are you guys ready for the next step? I have brought out a lot more now. So we're just gonna dive right in, because let's check out this. So I do think I want to tip in the calendar on one side, and I'm gonna decorate the other side. But no, actually I'm not. I do want to tip in though something, because maybe I should cut this down and use this as a tip in. I could do that. And then I can add, like, I found that these were matching quite well. And I do have some strawberry, but I don't know if I want to bring that in. I don't think so, but I just pulled it out. And then of course I have my coffee and planning theme box stuff that I can add on. So I have so much, but let's see. So I do have this one, and I have these ones that I could use, but these are too pale. I think this could do. This might do. But, and of course I have this gorgeous one from last month. But if we are to look at the vellums and stuff, then okay, let's see. Do I want to bring in the paper? No, I kind of don't. I do like this one though. And this one I will be using for something else, I think. And the journaling card, I'm not going to be tipping that in. But let me just have a look here. Because my dashboards are not the right size. So if I'm going to tip this in, I need something that will going to match up right here. Now I could use some of this, or I could use, maybe I could use this one right here and glue this in. That would be nice. You know what? We're doing that. No, that would take away from my page though. But does that matter? No, it doesn't. I still want to do that. So yes, we are doing this. So we'll put this away. This is what I mean by it is just chaos in my head, because I have all of these great ideas and I don't know how to sort of put it all together like super nicely. So I could glue this in, or I can tip it in. If I tip it, then of course I won't take away anything from my page. So that would be a nice thing, but I don't think it takes up all that much, to be honest. But the thing is, normally I don't want to write underneath here, because I don't want that showing through. And this is May 1st, so this would actually be the dashboard. But I don't want to do that. So maybe I just don't journal on May. I don't know. But we are doing this. We are setting it up like this. This is what I have in my mind. So let me see where I want this. Yep, right on that edge right here. Like this. This is how I want it. And do I tip it in or do I not? No. I think I want to glue it in. So we're gonna use some glue for this. And I'm gonna tip this one because I want to be able to switch the page. Now what? Yep. Okay. So we're doing this. And again, feel free to speed up this video whenever you feel like it. I might even speed this up every now and then, so let's do this. And pull it down. Like this. And then we take this off. And then we are tipping it in. Or rather, we are gluing this on. Would be the correct. Now, I should have probably cut it, but oh, yeah, this was not straight at all, so we're gonna have to cut it. Like this. And then it's also a little bit like, oh, my hands are shaking so bad. This only happens when I really are focusing. This happens. Oh, and I'm cutting my page. Not good at all. Come on. Okay, it is what it is, but we're sticking to it. It's down. And then I want to tip this in right here. So we are doing this one, taking a long strip. And if you're wondering why I'm using scissors, it's because these are so dull, they won't cut the tape. So that is why. I'm just going to mess the tape up and I don't want that. So that is why I'm doing it like that. Come on. And then we cut off the excess on the bottom and the top. This. And we are going to see if we can get this to work. Putting it right in here and in here, like that. And it is tipped in. Now we have to be creative. A blank canvas. Now, what I want to do is start by removing this, because I'm not going to use that. And I want to bring out, now I have no idea where I put it, so that is going to be a problem. But let's start with adding something. Okay, so let me see if I can find this sheet, or I can just use this one. So these books comes with an extra blank sheet in the front. So what I do is I take this out. Now this is probably meant for you to be able to print on, because it has a sticker on one side. But I just take that off, if I can get it off. Let's see if I can do this trick again. And it's probably on the other side. Yep. This is on the other side, I think. Yep. Here we go. So, and I just throw this away. And you're probably going, oh my God, no. But that is what I do. Now, in order for me to know which side is which, so I don't use the back side accidentally, I want to put down a sticker of some sort, just a small sticker. Now, I should have enough of those, right? So, what if I just cut out, say this, strawberry right here. And you're thinking, well, that's not going to stick, because it's a non-sticky surface, which is the whole point. But I'm not putting it on this side, which is the non-sticky side. I am putting it on the back side, because then I know which one to use. I want to use the back side, so that's why. Now let's see what to do. I do want to have some florals, I know that, but these are quite red, and I do want to use something in the background, so something like this. So I should probably do that, and I want to use one of the beautiful stickers. So I'm thinking this one is nice for this purpose. Having this down here. So let's see if we layer this down here. And I want to have some of these splashes of colors. So I'm thinking the pink, now these are silver foiled, but I don't really mind. So I'm thinking I can get away with that. And especially since this is so green, I think it's going to be great for that. So let's see, which one do we want? I want something kind of pale, but maybe something like this underneath here. Or should I go with some of this down at the bottom? that could be nice. Put this all the way down here, and then add this, and then have a splash of this pink right here, and then some of this brown. Since I do have brown stains down here, I'm thinking I could use one thinner one, like here. Something like this, I'm thinking. And then I want to add something like this here. So I want to do that. Now I'm just putting whatever I feel like. So we're just doing this, and I want to have this on here. So let's take, where is my favorite cutter? It is gone. I don't know where. So we're going to bring out this one. This is also from the Rosy Life Planner. And we're just going all the way down with this one here. And then we are putting, where did it go? Where? Oh, I am so messy. I am so messy with things. I just cut it. It's none of these. Oh, bollocks. Okay. Okay. Here. I put it right here. Now, let's see if I want this to be here. I want this here, I'm thinking. Now, I could layer this on top, or I could do it underneath, and I want it to be underneath. So, we're going to go like this. And then I wanted this to be kind of on top here. So somewhere around here. And then this one, I want to have something like this. And then I can add something red, like here. Oh, come on. Then I want to put this one down here. This is going to fill up the whole page. But then I'm thinking something here too. So what do we put over there? We can put down one of these flowers. I don't want a really big one. That's going to be too much. But I'm thinking this one or this one. Well, Yeah. Now, I have no idea how this is going to turn out until afterwards, but we shall see. And then we want to put this down here, like that. And maybe something here too. So let's see what else we got. We got some butterflies. I did manage to find, like, this one is quite nice. Or this one. So we could do this one right here. I'm thinking right here. And do I want it on top? Yes, I do. I think I'm going to put down this one. Now, if I had a more, they would all stay together and I would pull it all off in one piece. But that's not going to happen this time. So we're just going to go with it. And then I had this bag and the rose to follow along with it, like this. And then we have the butterfly that I wanted right here. So yeah, there's really not going to be, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should just put this down here, like that. And then I can have my Hello May right here. And then I will still have some space to write in. Oops. Now, these are from the Graceful Muse Papery. And I did kind of pay a bit for them, I have to admit, but they were so worth it. So we're laying this down here. And I think that's nice. Good enough. So as you can see, it's not looking the way that I picture in my head when I start out. So I still need a lot of practice, but I still do have some space to write here. So I think it's going to look really, really nice. So now that was all for this video, and I hope you found it interesting and maybe it gave you some ideas. And these kind of pictures are what I will be trying to do in my dailies. So I will be on making different videos on that. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, I hope you will consider doing that so that you will get notified. Hit the bell so you'll get notified every time I post a new video, because there will be a lot coming up. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.